You're listening to the audio production of A Gentleman Entertains, a guide to making memorable occasions happen, revised and expanded, by John Bridges and Bryan Curtis, published by Thomas Nelson and read by Craig Hinkle.
For my mother, Patsy Caldwell, for her love and her recipes. B.C. For Joe Rowland, who made this book possible in ways, I hope, only he understands. J.B. Introduction. At some point in his life, every gentleman will feel the need, the pressure, or maybe even the desire to entertain. It may be a moment when he has something to celebrate, a new job, new friends, somebody's unusually important birthday, something to hope for, maybe a new romance, or something to pay back, after a few too many weekends of letting other folks pick up the tab for the cocktails. It may be a moment when he is hoping to seal a new business deal. It may even be a moment when, for no reason except his basic gentlemanliness, he has decided he just wants to be a nice guy. When that moment arrives, however, a gentleman may discover, much to his chagrin, that his mother is nowhere to be found. He will try to remember her parties, but he may only be able to remember little sandwiches involving thinly sliced cucumbers and the sound of a whirring food processor. He will remember little bowls filled with fancy cashews. In short, it will not be exactly the kind of party he had in mind. He will look in his freezer and find nothing except a bag of ice, a box of imitation tangerine-flavored popsicles, and a couple of single-serving chicken pot pies. He will glance around his living room and discover there are lint balls under the sofa. He will try not to think about the bathroom where the formerly white tile is now an odd shade of green. There is no real reason, even at such a moment, for a gentleman to panic. Instead, it is a time for methodical planning, attention to a few details, and not sweating anything. This may be the moment, in fact, when he realizes that just because he is a guy, he does not necessarily have to be a klutz. He may have to realize that he is a grown gentleman now, and that it's high time he thought about planning a party. Because he is a gentleman, he can survive even the evening that bears down upon him. Better yet, he can survive it with style, by being resourceful, doing the best he can, and relying on his higher instincts. There are signs that at least some of those instincts are worth trusting. He already has a bag of ice in the refrigerator, and...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?